Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Headers Hockey on YouTube. I'm Steve Clay. This morning we are at Connery Rink in Lynn for the final regular season game of the year for the Marblehead girls varsity hockey team as they face off against Masconomet this morning. And welcome. And you always suspect that those of us in the media try and hype these games up sometimes and say, oh, this is a big game. Well, the fact of the matter is, this is a really big game for the Marblehead girls team. As you probably know, the MIAA Division I girls tournament has 32 teams in it this year. They're using the power rankings to determine the top 32, and everybody who is below 32 but has a 500 record or better also gets in. This morning, or in the most recent MIAA polls, power rankings, Marblehead is 32nd in Division I, and that power ranking is made up of a combination of goal differential and strength of schedule. So super important for Marblehead today because this Masconomet team is a lower ranked team in Division II. So their Marblehead's strength of schedule will go down as soon as the game starts. Marblehead comes into this game at 7 and 12, and Masconomet in a MIAA D2 schedule comes into this game at 6 and 12. So in order to prevent potentially falling out of that 32 slot and to be able to at least get on the ice in a playoff game, Marblehead needs a win today, and they're looking to do it against the Chieftains here in a vacation morning week matchup here at Connery Arena. For Marblehead, as always, they've been led by a strong top line and terrific goaltending. Lily Francoeur, 10th grader from Manchester, Essex, in goal for the Marblehead team. And of course, again, this is old news to those of you who have joined us a lot this year on Headers Hockey and on MHTV. This is a co-op team for Marblehead. It's made up of players from Hamilton Wenham, Manchester, Essex, Swampscott, and Marblehead. Only 5 players from Marblehead on this team, but Lily Francoeur has been outstanding in net for Marblehead, and the top line of freshman Elsa Wood, who was just named all-conference, deservedly so, joining here on that top line, Hadley Wales, and 8th grader Ashley Pearsall. That's been a really going concern for Marblehead all year. On defense, Marblehead has been anchored by Hannah Tsouvalis, 11th grader from Hamilton Wenham, by Jane Witten, a senior from Manchester, Essex, by Elle Seller, a senior from Swampscott, and really up and down the lineup. Not a deep bench for Coach Brittany Smith, but everyone who's been playing has been contributing this year. For Masconomet, they're led by their 2 senior captains, forward Sage Smith and forward Alex Medeiros, both 2022 players. Masconomet, of course, in general, as we know, a regional high school. Interestingly, they're not considered a co-op team because that would believe that would automatically bump them up a division. And they are playing in Division II, but of course, as a regional high school, they often draw from everywhere. And this is a Topsfield, Middleton, Boxford lineup for the Chieftains. So we have the buzzer. We're ready to go from Connery Rink. We're glad you could join us this morning on Headers Hockey as we get set for first period action. You see the clock running down. As I saw when it got under a minute. Looks like I'm going to have to move that a bit, but we'll fix that momentarily. A lot of things to do here on Headers Hockey, but we're glad you could, if you're sitting at your desk somewhere, pretending to work, keeping the volume down at a respectable level, then welcome. We're glad you could join us. Cold day outside, and often in these rinks, the outside temperature will transfer inside. So it's a chilly morning in here, but a good-sized crowd, friends and family, except the friends haven't showed up yet. And we are ready for first period action between Marblehead and Masconomet. Believe we're going to get right underway. No lineups, no anthem, no falderall, just hockey. It will, of course, for Marblehead be the top line that we just mentioned. Hadley Wales in the middle between Pearsall and Wood. For Masconomet, Sage Smith and Bella Campbell are the wings between Maddie Kenny and Marblehead quickly winning the faceoff. And Suvalis pinches and brings it down in deep behind the net, comes out with it. She's got Wood back at the point, but she loses it and comes just outside the zone. Witten comes up to pinch, flips it back in, and whistle blows for an offside as Marblehead failed to clear the zone. So a good initial attack for Marblehead. Wales is set again, and she gets the puck in deep. Masco gets it back out to center ice. This is Hannah Suvalis, has it intercepted and knocked away. That's Smith, Sage Smith for Masco. Now Kaylin Willig tries to get it in deep for the Chieftains, but here comes Suvalis again, moving through. She got Wood behind her. Puck hits a couple of bodies going through before it almost got in on Maddie Dupuis, who is the goalie for Masco today. Of course, Francoeur in net for Marblehead. Marblehead gets it back to the point. This one comes in from Seller, but it is blocked. And now coming the other way. Chieftains, though, can't work it out. Good forecheck. Neely Payne keeps it in briefly. Now Seller's going to come and get it at center ice and knock it back in. Elle Seller wearing the Captain C on her jersey along with Hadley Wales. And this one's back at center ice, comes out to Charlie Roberto. Gets around Seller, and the pass into the middle. Good opportunity, but a good stick by the Marblehead D breaks that one up. Back for another opportunity. Again, this goes over the net. That's Charlie Roberto. And now the top line back out for Marblehead. Wood trying to work it out, has it taken away. But behind the net, it'll be taken by Ava Vautour. And now kept in at the point, McKenna Dockery. They try and get it out in the middle, but Marblehead with a good stick, and now they're going to try and work it out. Pass well ahead of Taya Fleming. She's going to change up, and Masco will again try and clear it, but there's Wood, the all-conference selection for Marblehead, getting it down in deep. Almost a steal there by Wales. And cleared out, but hits a body and kept in. Wales with it, the backhand to Wood. Wood scores! Turnover at the blue line. Hadley Wales with the backhanded pass to Elsa Wood, and Wood finishes it off for the goal for Marblehead. 12:20 left to go in the first period, and Marblehead on the board. That'll be Wood from Wales to give Marblehead the 1-0 lead. Now quickly off the draw, there's a shot that was deflected. It was Riley Campbell with the shot. It hit Willa. And now back out in front, and a chance just goes wide for Neely Payne. Now here's a chance the other way for Masco. This is Smith. She gets around, and the shot, I think Francoeur got a piece of it. It was defended by Witten, who was back checking. And behind the net, the clear out does not get out. That one comes in. Looks like it hit Francoeur's glove. She couldn't catch it, but she did manage to deflect it to the backboard. So Masco with a little bit of a push here after the Marblehead goal. And Willa with a shot from the point. That goes all the way through. Marblehead trying to clear it, and they do. This one looks like it's going to skitter all the way down for an icing call with 11:19 left to go in the first, and Marblehead up 1-0 on the Elsa Wood goal. A terrific heads-up play by Hadley Wales to notice that it was kept in the zone, and she managed to make a backhand pass to Wood, and Wood was a little behind Wood, but she managed to pull it back up out of her, behind her, and convert the shot for the goal. Now the puck comes in front of the Marblehead net, but Vautour tries to get it out of trouble, but good forecheck. That's Ford for Masco keeping it in. Now Marblehead is able to get it out. Icing is waved off. Back to get it is Dockery for the Chieftains. Dockery can't quite get it out, and Seller will chase it down. Seller collects it and can't quite get it out. Marblehead can't quite clear it out. Now there's a puck that comes in front. The backhander doesn't have a lot of power on it and is able to be turned away toward the corner before it even reached Lily Francoeur. Now here's an opportunity. The shot, and Francoeur is square to it. Goes off her shoulder and to the corner. Now Wood with a chance. She's got speed and stick handling ability. Good defensive play coming over McKenna Dockery. But now the trailer comes in and the shot is saved. Good opportunity for Neely Payne, who was the trailer there, and Dupuis was able to grab that wrist shot and make a nice save. It was targeted high, might have been under the crossbar, might have been over the net, but a good follow-up there by Payne, and now she stays on, wins the face-off forward into the corner, now able to try and get an opportunity to get the puck to Fleming, but Masco's able to clear it out, and it's a rush for Masco. They're just onside, and Witten will now reverse, but there's a Masco player right there who tries to stick it in, but Francoeur is square to the shot and makes a nice save and is able to cover the puck up. Alex Medeiros intercepted the pass behind the net. She walked right out in front, but Francoeur able to get it. Now Francoeur is able to kick away that wrist shot from Willa as Masco pressing a little bit. Now there's a shot again from Willa from the point, hits a couple of bodies coming through. Rebound is battled for, comes back to the point. It'll be LaCava trying to get it in, but now it is taken out of trouble by Tsouvalis. Tsouvalis will rush it. She shoots. That is blockered away by Dupuis. Now Wales keeps it in. First line back on. Willa will work it around for the Chieftains. Comes back out. Seller just able to get rid of it. Back into the Masco zone, but now Kaylin Willa will rush it for the Chieftains. Wood tries to come up with it, but she loses the strength battle there, and Masco gets it deep, but now coming out is Vautour. Vautour on the rush. She's got Wood on the left wing. She gets a chance to get the shot off, and it is a pad save by Dupuis. Nice play by Seller to keep that in at the point. That could have been a Masco rush coming the other way. Wood's going to cut in now, and some brisk moving action here on a weekday morning. Vacation weekday morning nonetheless. But Marblehead still with it. Wales looking to try and get it to Vautour back at the point. Does. Vautour sets it up, and there's a good opportunity. Kind of made its way through, and now Wales shoots one into the corner. And this one is just going to be iced by Masco. So that Marblehead first line providing some challenges for Masco in their defensive zone. Couple of opportunities for the Headers to extend their 1-0 lead. Elsa Wood with the goal. Didn't get an announcement, but don't think they gave a second assist because it was a turnover at the point. So I think it's going to be Wood from Wales to give Marblehead the 1-0 lead. Second chance effort by Tsouvalis. Keeps it in, or gets it in deep. Campbell chases it into the corner. Now Payne battles for it along the sideboards and gets it deep into the right wing corner. Comes back out. Payne again will get it towards the middle, and the shot, couple of opportunities. Maddie Graber with the chance out in front, and now coming the other way, here comes Masco. This is Smith. Smith, tough angle shot, and Francoeur says, I got that one all day long, as Lily Francoeur stood tall and covered the angle well. Sage Smith not able to get much shooting room, although she did get a good wrist shot off. 7:11 left to go in the first period. Marblehead still with the 1-0 lead. And now Tsouvalis. Wood will try and work it out, but defended nicely. Now a chance, 2-on-1 opportunity. Here comes Ashley Pearsall. She's going to take it deep and flip it back out in front. She gets another chance on the backhand. Can't convert that. Back to the point, Tsouvalis. Her shot comes through in a nice save by Dupuis. Now again, there's a chance, and Witten manages to block the clear, but Marblehead will have to clear and chase it back in. And once again, this first line providing all sorts of trouble for Masco, and they keep it in again at the point. Wood comes up with another chance, and Dupuis gets it with the glove. 6:18 left to go in the first period of play. So if we're being utterly frank, we talked about the fact that Masco comes into this game not providing much help to Marblehead in terms of strength of schedule, which is an important piece of the rankings. And so that brings goal differential back into play as there's a whistle for an offside as Ava Schultz brought it back in for Marblehead. So just being completely honest and keeping sportsmanship well in mind, this is a game, I believe the maximum number of goal differential that counts in the power rankings is 3, a 3-goal differential. So Marblehead, I'm sure, is conscious of that to make up for what they will lose in some strength of schedule power rating points. They do need a solid game and maybe a couple goal victory on this one. So they're certainly going to keep pressing. But Masco has responded to a couple of their challenges and played well this morning, as now Fleming gets it out for Marblehead. It's reversed. This is Roberto. Roberto gets it over the line, but not deep. Sellers able to start it to Schultz. Schultz battles for it, but she's defended effectively by Shannon. Eliza Shannon for Masco, and now Shannon will take it deep. But Masco can't convert it back out to the point. It's kept in by Tara Thompson. And now comes back out to center ice where Medeiros gets it in deep, and the Chieftains will change. Marblehead will circle behind their own net. Vautour has it blocked as they try and get out, and the Marblehead first line takes over. Hadley Wales will bring it into the zone. She'll come into the middle, gets a shot off, patted away. A chance for Wood on the rebound. Wood controls it in the corner. Now she's going to play it back. Witten with a strong shot, tip opportunity, and there's a little how do you do in front of the net. And Hadley Wales Didn't care too much for that with a little bit of a response there. Wales had a good chance to tip that in front of the net, but couldn't as Witten got off a good wrist shot from the point. Now off the draw, comes back. Suvalis is able to keep it alive. Wood gets a tip. Now she tries the tough angle behind the goal line backhand that doesn't go, but Ashley Pearsall is able to get it into the corner. Back to her. Wood with it. And we've got a whistle as player fell. Two players fell. And the puck blown dead with 4:12 left to go in the first. Marblehead's going to change up for the offensive zone faceoff and bring out Neely Payne. She is between Graber and Campbell. Puck back to the point. Suvalis with another opportunity through. Campbell is right there, but can't get the rebound. It hit a couple of bodies coming through. And there's a chance out in front. And this one stays 1-0, however. Witten will get it in deep. That Witten-Suvalis pairing for Marblehead staying out on D, and now Masco will bring it out and try and get something going, but it comes out. Suvalis will take it. She often looks to try and turn that into a rush. Very good two-way player on defense for Marblehead. Now there's a stick. Two Marblehead players collide, but it's in the middle of a Masco change, so it's not super damaging for the Magicians. Puck in the corner. Willa on it for Masco. Puts it deep, but Marblehead able to get it slowly out and down. That's going to be no icing. Doesn't reach the goal line. 3 minutes left to play in the first. And Wood with the interception at the blue line. She'll bring it back in. She'll try and look for Pearsall in the middle. Looks to maybe take it herself. And now there's a backhand. Wales just puts it over the net. Good opportunity. Seller will keep it in. Wales gets it in the corner. Pearsall will hunt it. Back out to the point. Vautour with the score! I don't know if that hit somebody going through, but Ava Vautour, it was her shot from the point, and that got past Dupuis for the Marblehead goal. It is 2-0 Marblehead with 2:34 left to go in the first period of play. We'll check the scoring between periods, but looked like that might have been 9 from the point for Marblehead. So 2-0 Marblehead, and the Magicians keep up the pressure. As the puck goes into the corner, back out, kept in. Seller keeps it in nicely at the point, and Vautour with another wrist shot in on goal. Marblehead now still with it. Puck back in front. Good opportunity for Graber with the backhand. Maddie Graber keeps it alive, and this one comes out on Dupuis, and just as the whistle blew, there was a Marblehead stick in there, and Masco defense did not care for that, and not something you often see in a girls' game, but you do start to see it a little bit more and more these days, the willingness of teams to take the body a little bit, to push and shove, to even engage in a little bit of crease clearing once the whistle has blown. So now here's an opportunity. Gets past Marblehead at the point, and Sage Smith with the shot and the score. Sage Smith on the breakaway. 1:54 left to go in the first period, and Smith with the breakaway. And sorry, just realizing that looks as though we lost the camera briefly. So hopefully the radio call was good enough. But we're going to try and get that fixed for you. But meanwhile, back to the point. A shot from Suvalis goes over the net. Pearsall has it behind the net. And comes back out to center ice. Only 90 seconds left to go in the first. We will fix the video as soon as we can. And now for Marblehead, actually Masco brings it out to center ice. There's a player tripped, but puck still at center ice. Now Wood gets it. She's going to try and bring it back in. And Wood with a shot and a great save by Dupuis as Wood walked in alone. Under the last minute left to go. Wrist shot from the point, doesn't go in. Rebound. Puck is still loose. Masco is going to just clear it out and ice it. And that's going to leave us with 45 seconds left in the first period. Again, we apologize. The camera feed, which has been super reliable for us all year, has come out, but now, as you can see, it's back. Sorry about that, as Marblehead gets one in. And now there's a puck from the corner that's just played, and Dupuis able to knock that away. And now it's thrown deep by Roberto. 25 seconds left to go. Puck back out and just out of the Marblehead zone. And looks like we are frozen again. So we're just going to bring you the radio call for the rest of the period. Apologies on this. There's only 6 seconds left. Marblehead trying to get it out of their own zone. A little good push by Masco. And that is the end of the first period of play. So, through one, we are 2-1 Marblehead with the lead. And again, we apologize for losing the video a couple of times. We're going to get that straightened away and get back to you with second period action. After one here on Headers Hockey, it is Marblehead 2 and Masconomet 1. Welcome back to Headers Hockey. We're here for second period action from Connery Rink in Lynn. Marblehead with the 2-1 lead over Masconomet as we get set to start the second period, except we're not immediately ready. Neither of the nets are on their moorings, and the refs are actually just coming out of the locker room. So we've got a minute. So while we have a minute, we can recap the first period scoring. Marblehead started it off with play that was scored. Wood with the goal, Elsa Wood with the goal from Hadley Wales, and they also gave an assist to Suvalis. So Hadley Wales and Hannah Suvalis with the assists on that first goal for Marblehead. Second goal for Marblehead was Vautour's wrist shot from the point with an assist to Ashley Pearsall, but Masco coming right back and getting the unassisted goal from Sage Smith to make it 2-1. That's where we are as we head to the second period. And Marblehead looking for some more offense. They'd like to get perhaps a couple goal advantage by the time this one is over. It would help them in the power rankings that they need to try and make the MIAA playoffs. We're underway in the second, and Masco, and now there's a play that's blocked by Wood. Wood off to the races, trying to cut back, but Willow with a nice defensive play. But Wood follows up, and a chance, and it's poked in. I believe that's going to be Hadley Wales with the goal. And Wood made that rush into the corner and then heads up play to poke it back in front. And Wales with the goal just 33 seconds in to the second period. Marblehead takes the 3-0 lead. Marblehead 7, looks like it'll be 7 from 10. We'll see what else comes on that, and just a great play on both ends by Wood and by senior Hadley Wales getting the goal. And now off the ensuing face-off, Marblehead gets it in deep and is able to put a couple of shots on Maddie Dupuis. Maddie Dupuis is an 8th grader, a Boxford 8th grader, and she's played pretty well in net for the Chieftains today. This one's going to go for icing, and the puck will come all the way back down and be a face-off again to the left of Maddie Dupuis. So Marblehead had the 2-goal lead. Masco came right back late in the first period and got the breakaway goal. And now Marblehead has re-extended their lead to 2 with the Wales goal. Neely Payne will take the draw for Marblehead. It's kept in at the point. And another opportunity, couple of opportunities. Fleming was there. And now Taya Fleming in the corner, keeping it alive for Marblehead as Marblehead buzzing around here. Neely Payne keeps it in at the point. Graber gets in, tries to get it into the middle, can't quite get it to Taya Fleming. And now chasing the puck back the other way. Nice speed by Vautour to get to that one and get it out of trouble, but back to the point. Wrist shot through, chance in front, but it is moved away by Marblehead. Now here's a chance on a rush for Pearsall. Pearsall takes it behind the net, has it just poken away. Kaylin Willa. Kaylin Willa is a 7th grader, and she has just played terrific. Chance for Masco, brings it across, back to the point now. Dockery will get it in deep. There's a poke check. Francoeur loses her balance, and under that pile, somehow the puck comes out, and Marblehead will just get it out of the zone. Ashley Pearsall will get it out to center ice. And now Masco will work it back in. Wood tries to play the bank, but can't. Behind the Marblehead net, picked up. There's a poke check, and the shot comes right across the crease from Masco. So the Chieftains have had a couple of good opportunities here. Ali LaCava has it taken away. Wales blocks it and sends it down into the corner. She picks it up behind the net, tries to wrap it around, comes right out in front, and Masco is able to clear it, and that's going to go for an icing. So a chance for Wales as she brings it around behind the net, sticks it in front, and good play by Maddie Dupuis in goal for Masco to be able to move that one away. Payne will take the draw for Marblehead, wins it into the corner, but LaCava will work it away. Comes up to Roberto. Roberto gets it across, and Masco able to work it in. Dumped deep by Shannon. Vautour back, makes a nice stop on the puck. Now reverses again, gets it all the way around. Ava Schultz can't quite get it out. Vautour will chase it back in the corner. And now there's a play in front. Seller with a nice defensive play, able to block that one in front. Campbell gets it out to center ice and will chase it. Masco, though, regathers and dumps it back in. This is Elle Seller. She fakes the backhand and then plays it forward, but can't clear it. And now Campbell fights for it on the near boards. Will get it out into the middle. Nice hard pass, gets it to Schultz, and Schultz can't get it deep though, but Seller now takes it in, gets a puck, hits a body going through, hits Ali LaCava's shin pads. Kept alive by Marblehead and worked slowly out. And the chase given, and Hadley Wales with some nice skating there, able to come back and get it. Wood comes back and bails her out a little bit to help get that puck out, and Schultz will chase it deep. Now Wood will pick it up off the half boards. Wales will take it somewhere where she can make a play on it, gets it in front. The rebound opportunity for Wood, but she just can't convert it. Kept in at the point. Suvalis with the shot. That goes wide. Suvalis with such a good shot, both slap shot and wrist shot. Now, that one looked like it could have been offside, but not called. Witten will play it for Marblehead as the shot went wide from Masco. Under 10 minutes left. Steal by the Chieftains. But now Pearsall comes on to, she tries to circle it, but can't clear it, and Marblehead has to chase it a little bit behind their own net. This one's kept in, shot in the slot, hits a couple of skates going through. Good effort by Marblehead to keep that away from Lily Francoeur, and now we've got a whistle, and we're going to have our first penalty of the afternoon. It's going to be a high sticking call, I believe, on Hadley Wales. So Marblehead up 3-1 and needing some help potentially in the goal differential department. They're going to go on the penalty kill with 9:22 left to go in the second period. There's a shot that bounces in, got deflected, I believe, by Wood, and this one's cleared out nicely to center ice. Wood and Pearsall up front on the penalty kill for Marblehead. Masco brings it back in. Roberto gets it across, and the shot, believe Francoeur did get a piece of that. Net came off its mooring, and a nice save by Francoeur, as that was a testing shot from the slot. I believe that was Maddie Kenny, number 22 for Masco, and off the face-off, Marblehead able to clear it and get it all the way down. Kaylin Willa will chase. She works it out. This is Sage Smith out to center ice, but Suvalis is going to get a shot all the way from center ice. And that is the strength of Suvalis' shot. She's going to try it again. And now it's became a little bit of a center ice shooting gallery as junior Hannah Suvalis took a couple of wrist shots from center ice, and offside called in the meantime. Couple of a crazy sequence for Marblehead on the penalty kill, getting two legitimate opportunities from center ice. Now this puck is just back outside the line. Fleming can't get to this one, and it comes back into the zone, but Vautour takes it. She will survey the options, but that was not a great option, hitting the linesman, hitting the official. But this time now Marblehead's going to be able to clear it cleanly as Seller is able to get it all the way down. Fleming with the forecheck. Can't quite get there in time, but Graber is able to pinch and keep it deep. Only 15 seconds left to go on the penalty. Now 3-on-2 possibility, but Pearsall able to back check and get back in the play. Puck comes back across, and it is taken out of trouble and cleared with 2 seconds left. Vautour with the back check and preventing that puck in the middle from being a difficult chance. Now there's a collision at center ice. Right in the middle of the offensive zone for Marblehead. There's a shot through from Vautour. That went wide. Hadley Wales out of the box, collided with someone and sent her flying to the ice. Chance in front, and there's a score! Ashley Pearsall with the goal, and it's 4-1 Marblehead. Great pass from out behind the net. I don't know which one of her line mates that was, whether it was Wales or Wood, but it is Ashley Pearsall on the goal, 6:51 left to go. And a huge cheer from the crowd, which now includes members of the Marblehead boys varsity team who finished their practice this morning in Salem and came over to root on the girls. And they loved to see the collision that Wales was involved in. There's one that bounces off Seller's skate. Seller was trying to defend Sage Smith, and the puck came in, bounced off her skate. Francoeur able to cover it, though, for the whistle with 6.5 minutes left to play here in the second period. And Marblehead with the perhaps all-important 4-1 lead. Now there's a pass that's tipped out to center ice. Fleming chasing it. She's not going to be able to get it. Comes back to center ice. Now Roberto will pick it up, take it in. The Masco can't get anything out of it, and that one comes back to center ice. It's going to be chased by Willa. Fleming is giving chase. Sorry, this is LaCava chasing it. 14 and not 4, but back out to center ice. Suvalis takes it in. She wants another shot. She's going to get one. Just whistles it wide. Witten's able to hold it in at the point. Gets it in deep and taken now by Dockery. Kept in, though. Suvalis will get another shot in on Maddie Dupuis, and it is held for the faceoff. 5.5 minutes left to go in the second period. Marblehead with 2 goals here in the second to take a 4-1 lead. And the top line is back out for Marblehead with Wales, and they get it back to the point. Witten will take the shot, comes through, loose, batted. Wood just can't get it, throws it immediately back in front. Dupuis able to cover it up, and a flurry there for Marblehead. The players on that top line, all three of them, are very good at chasing the puck that has gone just wide and putting it right back into play with a backhand back into the crease to try and cause more trouble. Now, Suvalis, falling, still gets a good shot off. Suvalis lost her footing but was still able to get a quality wrist shot toward the net. And now puck back to her again. She's going to walk this one in, and the shot blocker save. Rebound, score! Elsa Wood, but it was Hannah Suvalis that made that play for Marblehead, and it's 5-1. Marblehead now with a 3-goal second period, and Wood with the goal, but the assist to Hannah Suvalis. 5:01 left to go. And it is 5-1 Marblehead. And I believe we're going to have a timeout now called by Masconomet, as the Hannah Suvalis offensively has just been a factor in this game today. That's her first appearance on the score. No, her second appearance on the score sheet. She did get credited with an assist on Marblehead's first goal that was kept in at the point, but she has just had some terrific shots today, and that one was initially saved by Maddie Dupuis, the Masconomet goalie, but fell right at her feet, and Elsa Wood was able to be there in great position and able to convert that one for the goal. That makes it 5-1 late in the second period, and so the girls, like the Marblehead boys, like all the 128 teams plus another 64 that are looking to get into the MIAA boys and girls tournaments this year, they will wait now till Saturday when the MIAA is scheduled to announce the seeds. And I assume they will be accompanied by the final set of power rankings. And so Marblehead hoping that they get a chance. A chance. All they want is a chance. Now off the draw, it's Roberto. Can't control it. Goes into the corner. Marblehead trying to play it out. Now they do get it out. Schultz is tripped up. And quickly back in. The shot. Blocker down nicely. That was Maddie Kenny with a good opportunity. Back to the point. Shot put in and blocked nicely by Neely Payne. Schultz and Payne chase it into the corner. Nice move by Dockery to get it out of trouble, though, but Riley Campbell on the boards. Now Neely Payne able to get it down into the corner. Payne out in front. Campbell puts it on the forehand. She can't get one through. And back out into the slot. Masco's going to clear it out. Good stop at the point by Vautour. And this one again, Vautour able to stop it. And great play by Seller to just be back out playing, safety and able to make that play. This one's played all the way down. Francoeur might have been able to let it go, but that was a little risky. That was coming pretty close to the post, and so she did direct it away. And now that looked like interference from here, but Wales not able to catch up to her own chip out pass. There's some body in the corner, but pass out in front. Knocked away nicely by Wales. Another chance in on Francoeur, and she is able to cover it for the faceoff. 3:19 left to go in the second period, and Marblehead with the 3-goal barrage here in the second has made it 5-1. Faceoff to the left of Francoeur. Wales wins it cleanly. Back to Vautour. She'll work it up to Wood. Wood tries to turn it and get it out, but can't. It's kept in deep by LaCava. And now the bounce pass just doesn't connect with Pearsall. Marblehead can't clear it. Puck still right at the feet of Pearsall. She gets it back. There's a shot from the point and a score. Masco with the goal. It's Kaylin Willa, the 7th grader. with the wrist shot from the point, and it is 5-2 with 2:51 left to go in the second. So lots of offense here in the second period, and it is Kaylin Willa, class of 2027, with the goal for Masco. I do not believe that one got tipped. So it's back to a 3-goal advantage for Marblehead, and Masco picks it up off the draw and is able to bring it back in. Back to the point, it's kept in by Dockery. Back to the point. Puck played through, goes off Suvalis' stick almost dangerously, but goes nicely to the corner. Now Suvalis with a nice move. Now she's got a head of steam coming through center ice over the blue line. Shot is just deflected over the net. Fleming chases it into the corner. And Dockery will bring it out for the Chieftains, and both teams will trade end-to-end rushes by defensemen. Dockery gets around, the shot is saved by Francoeur and taken out of trouble for the moment by Marblehead, but Masco still pressing. Marblehead can't get settled yet, but now they're able to get it just, looked like that was out of the zone, but no. But now it's put back in, and this one's going to be iced by Marblehead, and they, before the puck is even over the red line, Marblehead's first line is back out on the ice with a minute 27 left to go in the second period. Marblehead just wanting to settle things down and get a little bit of control back on the play, as Masco has gotten a goal to bring it back to a 3-goal differential. Wales wins it into the corner, and she's able to take it, but it's blocked and loose in front. Now Pearsall able to get it, and she will get it out. Now Wales with it. Wales has Wood on the left wing. Play is onside, rolled in on Dupuis, and she's going to able to hang on, and the whistle blew. Wales came in, looked like the puck was loose. Wales knocked it in, but the whistle had clearly blown. .104 left to go in the second. There's a testing chance, and Dupuis had to get it with the right pad. And Masco knocks it all the way down. That one is going to go for icing, however. with 54.3 seconds left. As once again, we feel like I fixed the clock camera between periods and it has slipped out again, but we'll get through this last minute of the second period. Play back to the point. Campbell battling for it. Vautour keeps it in at the point. There's a backhand from Neely Payne that Dupuis has to play away. Now back to the point. This one comes in, and the shot, and somehow Riley Campbell's shot is stopped by Maddie Dupuis. Dupuis just stuck out the glove, hoping that that's where the puck was going to go, and that is where the puck went. Great opportunity for Riley Campbell, but Dupuis with the save, and now the puck knocked back out to center ice. Seller will get it back in. 22 seconds left in the period. Masco tries the bounce pass. Marblehead with it. Neely Payne will clear it back in. This one is cleared out, does not connect. And they're going to wave off icing. And that will take us to the end of the second period. Collision right there at the end, but good period by Marblehead. Masco does get one back right at the end of the second period, but an impressive performance by Marblehead. Goals from Hadley Wales, Ashley Pearsall, and Elsa Wood get Marblehead out to a 5-1 lead that Masco then makes 5-2, and that's where we stand heading into the second intermission. We'll be back with you for third period action here on Headers Hockey right after this. Welcome back to Connery Arena and Lynn for third period action. Marblehead girls and Masconomet. As we head to the third period, it is a 5-2 lead for Marblehead. However, right at the end of the second period, El Seller with a 2-minute penalty for roughing, which will leave Masco on the power play to start the third period of play. And right off the bat, they get it in and have a couple of opportunities, although this one is stopped, and now Wood is going to just clear it away and force the Chieftains to chase it. Kaylin Willa will get it behind her own net. Seventh grader who scored a goal for Masco earlier in this game. Marblehead once again led by their top line. As now Willa will take it. Get some speed. Tries to bring it back into a shooting lane, but just gets it behind the net, but nicely taken by Wood and cleared all the way down. Elsa Wood with 2 goals and 2 assists on the day. Hadley Wales with a goal and an assist. Wales with a goal and 2 assists, and Pearsall with 1 and 1 for that top line. As still 37 seconds left to go, but now Marblehead chasing things, and a shot just wide from Suvalis. Puck kind of sticks in the corner, and now on their own power play, Masco forced to ice it. Other point getters for Marblehead on the day, Ava Vautour with a goal, and Hannah Suvalis with 2 assists for Marblehead, but it has mostly been that top line for the Magicians. Off the draw, it is cleared out. Suvalis will get it, and then a hard backhand toward Riley Campbell. Campbell can't quite get it deeper. Marblehead able to retreat, though. Puck sticks on Suvalis, and there's a puck put out in front. Riley Campbell trying to turn it and get it going in the right direction, but the puck squirted out in front, and Francoeur had to hop on it and cover it for the faceoff. Penalty to Seller has expired. Teams are at full strength. Masco wins it back to the point. Pearsall able to block it, and the backhander by Wood can't spring Wales, but now Wales will get it again. Puck again sticks a little bit on the ice. As cold as it is in here, it will not take the ice too much longer to set, but still a little bit of stickiness on the ice right now, as Marblehead able to get it back to Wood over the left wing. Good defensive play to break that one up. Marblehead gets it back in, and they will chase it. Taken behind the net, but good forecheck. Seller will play it toward the net and able to just manage to get it with her skate as it comes back out. Now Pearsall will circle. She'll get it deep and chase it. Chases it into the corner. Puck back. Vautour sets up. And finally, Dupuis is able to just get a pad on it for Masco and stop that one. 11:49 left to go in the third. Marblehead with the 5-2 lead, and shot quickly off the faceoff by Taya Fleming, and she's an 8th grader from Manchester, Essex, and the save made by Dupuis. Off the draw now, it is taken by the Chieftains. Sage Smith with it. Trying to get it back into the middle. Connects, and a shot kicked out. Maddie Kenny with the shot, and that was just kicked out by Francoeur. Now Fleming able to almost control it into the zone, but it is turned away by Masco. Suvalis takes it and turns it up as she loves to. Gets it to Graber. A nice little soft pass right back to Suvalis. And Marblehead able to get it in deep. Now Suvalis with a shot. Handcuffs Dupuis. Hannah Suvalis has had a bunch of opportunities today. You have to think she may wind up with one before this is all over. Now she brings it all the way back into the corner. Still with it. Gets it out in front. Pearsall and Wales went just outside of both of them. Wales will get it down in deep. And Masco will turn it and ice it once again. So the Chieftains came into this game with a 6-12 mark in MIAA Division 2. Have not hesitated to just ice the puck and get it out of their own end when Marblehead has put pressure on, and Marblehead has put a lot of pressure on today. Wales will take the draw. Pearsall gets it. She hangs on to it in the corner, goes down, but gets up. Now Wood comes out of the pack with it. She'll get it back to the point. Vautour. One goes all the way through, just wide of the net. Pearsall will chase it down. Pearsall gets it deep. Back out. Seller with it. Her shot goes through, but not all the way, and Masco able to work it out. Knocked back in nicely by Vautour. Now Masco will bring it out of their own zone. Chance goes wide. Nice shot from Dockery. And we had a collision in the middle of the ice, and I believe we have a penalty coming up. And we've got a trip coming up on McKenna Dockery, who's incredulous, as pretty much every player in the history of hockey back to Lord Stanley's days. And yes, I know, he didn't play. He just donated the cup. But you know what I mean. Dockery to the box for two. This will be Marblehead's first power play of the day. And it's in a good spot for them, leading by 3. Campbell chases it behind the net, turns it around, gets it out in front, but it is taken away, not cleared out, kept in, and now pops free, and a good back check by Vautour on Maddie Kenny. And Vautour now gets it out of trouble. She'll get it in deep. Fleming will chase it. Campbell can't get to it. It's out to center ice, now being chased all the way down by Kenny. Kenny will get to it first in the corner, and she's taken down, and that is going to even things up. Maddie Kenny made that with her speed. Vautour was back there with her and kind of wound up with no chance but to sort of impede her a little bit, and that knocked Maddie Kenny off her stride. She fell. Official's arm went up. And now, unfortunately, scoreboard-wise, the penalty to Dockery came off the board, so they're going to have to put that one back on the board while they put up the 2-minute penalty to Ava Vautour. Did not see the call. Could have easily been a hook or interference. But now the teams will play 4-on-4. And Wales will clear it out for Marblehead. She'll try and get around. She does. She walks right in, tries the short side shot, saved by Dupuis, but now it's back. Witten, her pass is knocked down. Her shot attempt is knocked down. And now Masco will circle the net with it. And there's a collision. No penalties called. Wales walks out of there with it. And now back to the point. Suvalis with the shot, just misses. Witten keeps it in deep. Wales will chase it. Now it comes all the way back around. Witten steps in, puts one wide. Wales will chase it onto the far side, left wing boards. Minute left to go. On the penalty, shot out in front, point blank. Wood with a chance for a hat trick. 2 opportunities, and Maddie Dupuis makes a couple of nice saves in a row and hangs on to it for the faceoff, as Wood already with 2 goals on the day, looking for the hat trick. As now the Masco player, the Masco penalty is out. Masco is now on a 49-second power play. But it's cleared all the way down. Francoeur will just steer it to the corner. Suvalis will play it into the other corner. Fleming will work it up, but it is stopped at the point. Put in, kicked aside. And now we've got another whistle, because I think the net, as Lily Francoeur was moving to make that save, the net came off its moorings, or at least one mooring. So it will be a face-off to the right of Lily Francoeur. 31 seconds left to go on the Masco power play. And nice play by Riley Campbell to win the battle for the puck and clear it all the way down. That'll waste a bunch of time on the Masco power play. And there's another good play by Campbell to keep that one in. And almost a third one where she's able to get the puck on her stick, but this time at center ice, Witten is able to get it and get it down in. Now Pearsall is out on the kill, and she immediately makes her presence felt, coming in to get the puck. She'll play it to Suvalis. Suvalis, hard pass over to Witten. Witten will get it in, dump it deep in the corner. Wood is there for it. Penalty is up. Teams are back to 5-a-side. Suvalis tries to get it at center ice, but it's knocked in deep by Masco. Now is a pass across in front. And a collision, player down. It's Suvalis, but she gets up. Comes back into the play. Now Chance is blocked coming through. A hard slap shot. And Suvalis with the 3-on-2. She's in the middle. Good poke check. McKenna Dockery, sophomore defense. Just a terrific poke check, as Suvalis had a head of steam and she wanted to get a shot off. But Dockery, I think, recognized that, and before Suvalis could do anything with it, she poked it away. Masco winds up icing it. Under 6 minutes left to go. Vautour gets one through. Nice tip, but no go. That was Ava Schultz with the chance for Marblehead. Now Vautour able to keep it in twice. Schultz chases it. She gets a shot that's blocked by her opposite number, Willa. And back out to center ice. Vautour works it ahead, but Masco dumps it deep. Francoeur will leave it for Seller. Seller gets it up and not out of the zone. Neely Payne tries to work it out as well. Masco flips it to the far corner. Graber just can't get it. And now it's worked down in. Chance is thrown wide by Roberto. Marblehead still can't get it out, and now they do. And here comes the first line again. Behind the net with a head of steam, but that head of steam is stopped by Wales and Schultz. Now Wales chasing the puck. She's going to throw it back in the middle. Wood just can't get to it, and now the puck pops out, and a chance for Eliza Shannon. Nice D there by Witten will force that puck to the corner. Masco chases it there. Now they keep the puck in, and a chance, but Francoeur is there for the save. Another opportunity goes wide in the net. Now Pearsall will chase it behind her net. She'll get it all the way up the boards, but nobody there. And this one is whipped through. Under 4 minutes left to go. Marblehead trying to hang on to a 3-goal lead as Pearsall gets it out to center ice. Wood picks it up, and between Wood and Wales, they manage to get it deep. Elsa Wood with it in the corner, battling for it. Puck back to the point. Suvalis picks it up. It gets behind her, but she recovers, gets it in the slot. Wood turns, shoots, hits a body, doesn't get all the way through to Dupuis. Now, Wood took a little bit too much time with that one in the slot, and it was blocked again. Marblehead still chasing it. Pearsall now in the corner. Looks to get it back to Witten. Witten with a nice play to keep it in at the point. And now Masco is going to take it out of their own zone, but Wood still being aggressive, keeps it in, and Suvalis gets it back. Now this is Neely Payne. Payne will take it deep while the rest of the team changes behind her. Although Wood is still on. I'm not sure if they're trying to get her the hat trick or not. But now Elsa will come off with 2:37 left to go. And Suvalis stops it at the point and keeps it in. Masco just clears it out, and that is going to be not icing as Francoeur knocks it away at the last minute again, coming dangerously close to the post. Now there's a collision, no call, and a chance, and the shot and the score. Sage Smith with the goal, and that, as we have sort of sometimes kind of alluded to and sometimes just came right out and said, that is a big goal, because at the moment that makes it a 2-goal advantage for Marblehead. It is a 5-3 game, and we think that Marblehead would have the most amount of breathing room in the power rankings if they were able to win by 3. So now a little bit of urgency for Marblehead to come in, and that didn't take long. As the puck in the back of the net, 11 seconds after the Masco goal, Marblehead comes back with the goal. First out of the pack is Ashley Pearsall. So we assume that that goal is going to go to Ashley. That gives her 2 goals and 2 assists on the day. So just like that, it is back to a 3-goal advantage at 6-3. And they played that one. Now there's another chance in, and in the crease, and it goes in, I believe, off of Wales. 1:34 left to go, so that one came less than 20 seconds after, and Hadley Wales first through the handshake line, so a second goal for her today, and it is 7-3 Marblehead, and some breathing room for the headers. Wales with her second of the day. She also has 2 assists. And the first line has really created for Marblehead today and given them at least a chance to see what happens when the brackets come out on Saturday. Now for Marblehead, they keep it in at the point. Suvalis gets one in. And back to the point. Played across. And now Graber will try and keep it in, but can't. Under a minute left to go. Witten gets it deep, but she was short of the red line. That'll go from icing and come all the way back. 41.1 seconds left to go. And Marblehead with the quick 2 goals, responding to a Masco goal, now back out to a 7-3 lead, and just looking to close this one down and finish their regular season. Shot through from the point is blocked by Wales and worked around and all the way out. Brought back in by Masco. Last 10 seconds. Marblehead just looking to finish this off. It goes into the corner, and that is it. Final buzzer rings, and that is going to do it for today with the final score, Marblehead 7 and Masco 3. Marblehead finishes the regular season at 8-12, and lots of scoring as the both teams huddle and congratulate each other. Masco finishes their season at 6-13 and out of Division II playoff contention, but they played a gritty game today. They were competitive, and they pushed the Magicians this afternoon. So the final tally, we don't have the assists. We may try and see if we can get those from the third period goals, how that went down. But we do know that Hadley Wales with 2, Elsa Wood with 2, and Ashley Pearsall with 2 for Marblehead. And Ava Vautour with the other goal for Marblehead as they win this one 7-3. That's going to do it for the live stream today. We thank you for joining us. Want to thank thank all the Seller family for helping out on the camera today. Much appreciated. And thank you all for watching wherever you are. If you're in some warm, sunny clime, by the pool, on your mobile device, with a nice drink, on your lounge chair, I will tell you I am very jealous of you at the moment because it's 25 degrees here outside and not much warmer in the rink, but we hope you enjoyed today's presentation of the game on Headers Hockey. Once again, I'm Steve Clay saying thanks for watching. Final score, Marblehead 7, Masconomet 3. They will wait till Saturday's announcement of the brackets, and hopefully Marblehead will have played its way today into a spot in the Division I tournament. That's it for the live stream. Thanks so much. We will see you later.